Leaves opinions that nobody asked for. You know what confuses me and cracks me up? Okay, so I watch a lot of crime shows. Well, specifically Criminal Minds is my guilty pleasure. Without the guilt. I feel no guilt. I just love it. And whenever they're taking away the bad guy in handcuffs, they always say, you have the right to remain silent. Everything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. Now, this is the Miranda rights, right? Established in 1966. This script has been around for a while. What I don't get is when it says anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. Like, the bad guy could start spewing nonsense, and do they have to use it against him in the court of law? Like, purple turtles flying through a sea of mac and cheese. What? Man, I do not know how they're going to use that. The prosecution will now make their closing statements. Members of the jury, you'll see in Section 12, Clause B, the defendant mentioned a sea of mac and cheese. Now ask yourself, who generally eats mac and cheese? Children. This man is a pedophile. Case closed. Order! Order!
What? You fuckers. You fuckers.
You motherfucker, I will rain hellfire upon you!
What is something that you can say in bed that is from a Marvel movie? First time ever. Is this stuff coming out of you? I can do this all day. I know. I've never been your father, boy. But you want me, daddy. Take a leap. There's usually not this much talking. Besides, you're having a lunch. We're gonna get right on this ride. Okay, time to get now. Just one of them I thought it would be. Safe passage.
I have a million reasons why I will always respect women more than men, but here's my personal favorite. I was overhearing a conversation in a class once, and this girl looked the professor dead in the eyes and said, I came here on my period after a breakup. If you don't change my grade, I will sleep with your wife. A man would never.
When you start dating a girl and her best friend says don't hurt her or else? Or else what?
I've been waiting for this one. Here's what I'll do. I will start by injecting a high dose of insulin under your tongue while you're sleeping. You will die of high blood pressure, and the scar will never be found. I will then take your body 2 hours away from where I live so that I am outside the standard geographical area. Once we're out in the middle of nowhere, I will dig a 12-foot hole. I will put your body in that hole, bury it halfway, stick a dead animal carcass directly on top, and fill up the hole. If the police figure out that that's where I brought your body, the dogs will come sniffing and just find an animal carcass, and the police will assume that that's all there was. If they find your body, insulin doesn't even appear on a standard toxicology report. If they test specifically for insulin, they'll find it in your system and assume you had undiagnosed diabetes. Don't hurt my best friend, or else.
And if you call me short again, make sure you put term memory loss after it. And if you call me short again, make sure you put term memory loss after it. Well, I'm making a TikTok. If you call me, what am I doing again?
Making a TikTok.
What was it about?
So my school went on a field trip to a mental asylum, and I pulled one of the doctors aside because I had to ask him a question. That being said, I'm not fully crazy. I don't think. Regardless, I said, so is there like a little test that you give people to find out like if they're crazy or not? The doctor goes, well, yeah, we fill up a bathtub and then we offer them a teacup, a spoon, and a bucket and tell them to empty the tub. And I was like, okay, that makes sense. So a normal person would choose the bucket because it's bigger than the teacup and the teaspoon, right? The doctor looks at me for a second and goes, no, a normal person would pull the plug and drain it. Then he looked at me and said, do you want your bed to be near the window? So if I don't see you guys for a while, it's been fun.
Nothing
We don't have time for that. I don't know, we have a little time.
I don't cook, I don't clean, but let me tell you, I got a friend. Got me following me, don't tell me. I'm like, let me get a party, I'm gonna put a minute. I'm gonna be a put down on the one, but I ain't gonna leave that one. I'm so good, and one more one, right there. I ain't never done one more, I ain't never been to my life. I'm so good, and don't come
She was like a shot of espresso. She's like being bathed in sunlight. She's incredibly energetic and enthusiastic, and she had this sense of play and fun.